Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some unique product ideas that you can sell on Shopify. These will spark up a ridiculous amount of inspiration in your brain, not only to potentially find products to maybe dropship if you have a low budget, but even to create a business, a real brand off of, so that you can eventually get rid of your job or whatever it is you're trying to do. You want to be an entrepreneur. This video will help you do that in one way or another. Now, we're going to go through this pretty fast, so I suggest you buckle up, pay attention, start taking notes or something. And again, these are going to be really good, unique ideas. So, try to think outside the box. Don't try to think in terms of getting things handed to you. Try to be a little more creative, right? And be, proactive. Be a proactive person. The proactive bird gets the worm. That's not how that goes, but that is how it should go. Anyways, let me go through this. So here are the top products that I'm talking about. Now, I'm not talking about all these that you see right here because obviously some of these are, like a full PC, right? But again, this is for inspiration purposes. I'm not giving you a handout here. And if you, for example, have a knack for electronics and computers, you could start a computer business and start looking for different parts that you could resell online, create a Shopify store off of. So again, think outside the box. But that's not the one I was thinking of. So this is the first product here because I find this one so interesting and it's making millions and millions of dollars. What it is a digital product for getting your license. So it's a license test for people that are trying to get their license, right? This is such an interesting concept. I've never even really thought about it. And this is a Shopify store, by the way. So as you see, you have to literally buy the application for this test, and it's 125 pounds. That's actually insane. And they're printing millions and millions of dollars with this test. So some ideas that you could take away from this one. Well, you could create an ebook that teaches people how to pass their license exams. And you could target parents because obviously parents are going to have the money for this so that they can utilize that for their kids. And again, you can set this all up on Shopify. It may take you a little bit to figure out how to create an ebook. Use Canva, use ChatGPT, make the ebook really good. You could charge up to $50 for something like this, especially since it is really expensive to actually take your license test. And if you fail, you have to do it again. So there's this element of, urgency that, if you don't pass your test, you're actually going to be wasting money. So this product could save people money. And we have proof that, this is something people are buying. Now, what this brand is doing is not actually selling you like a prep course. They're actually selling you the exam. But again, you could sell a prep course for this particular niche. And it's something, most people are not thinking about. So that's number one. Number two is this summer dress here. So this summer dress is also making millions right now. And it's at a sales velocity that's just going through the roof. Now, this is a new feature on Shop Hunter. If you use the link Akemi Lab, you get 25% off. Really good deal. You don't need to use Shop Hunter if you don't want to, but it's definitely one of my favorite tools, so I don't mind sharing it. And as you see, this product is picking up steam incredibly fast, and it's no surprise why, right? I mean, summer's coming up. Sundresses are a hot product in the summer, and what's crazy is you can actually sell these for reasonable prices. Like, something like this is priced at $90. That's a huge average order value considering that you could make something like this for under $20 most likely and ship it worldwide. So how can you actually take advantage of this? Well, start talking to Alibaba suppliers. Start talking to different manufacturers to potentially get this product made. Something you could even do is go on Etsy, find somebody that hand makes dresses like this, and private label or white label their dresses. Just talk to them and see if they'd be interested in that opportunity. Be proactive. Again, this is one of the most important things. So keep watching because I'm going to cover a couple other products here that are very interesting. And there's a ton of products like this that you could sell. Again, you could create a whole entire business out of it, a whole entire brand selling dresses. If you have a passion for it even, that would make it more fun. Now, the next product are these SlipOn shoes right here. These are printing millions of dollars. And as you see, it's just done by a drop shipping competitor here in Germany, I believe. You guys can correct me on that. I always get in trouble with y'all whenever I mention the wrong country. I don't know these languages, but I believe it's German. And as you see, it's such a simple design, such a simple brand. I mean, it looks super clean. This is the Sense theme on Shopify. It's a free theme that you can use, but this product is starting to really pick up some traction, and it's obvious because of the summer, right? I mean, it's the summer that's making these products so hot. But also the functionality, these are very unique looking. They look very comfortable. It's almost like a new take on Crocs. And, these guys are totally killing it with it. So again, another potential business opportunity, you could create a sort of alternative to Crocs through something like this. And I'm always trying to get you guys to think big. I want you to think about the biggest possible business you could create, because if you create a big business, you're likely to hit us up to actually scale that business with meta ads. That's what my agency Arie does. That's our bread and butter, is performance marketing on Meta. Trying to spend $1 for you and make $5 back. That's really as simple as I can make it. But we only work with big brands, so I want you to be a big brand. Now, the next product is this air compression recovery suit for your legs. So this one's a bit more high ticket. You're definitely going to have to do a lot more supplier research. Again, Alibaba is the perfect place to do that. But I would recommend, if you start a business like this around this niche of recovery, it's a really great niche. You should definitely start with just samples of your product. I would not order inventory right away because it would be extremely expensive. But if you start with a sample, you could then create content around it, engage the demand around for this business, right? And then go from there. Gauge the demand, order samples, and then start selling it as a pre-order, for example, and really grow a massive business in this niche, which is a very high average order value niche. So definitely super lucrative and definitely something you should be looking into. Now, the last product is this watch right here. So surprisingly, watches like this still print money till this day. I mean, it's not something that you would really expect, but for some reason, people just love watches. I mean, actually, it's not a surprise to me. I have a watch here and I absolutely love it. And, people do get attached to their watches, and it's always going to be a great niche to start a business in. Obviously, it's very competitive, but there's always new potential designs that you could try to go for, like this one. And, there's a ton of different suppliers for watches out there. There's tons of different ways you could create a brand around them and do something original, but you don't even need to necessarily. But follow that same model that I mentioned in the previous store to just order samples and then gauge demand. Don't order inventory right away if you don't even know if people are going to want to buy this. Just order samples, make content with them, and see what people say and go from there. But that's really about it. This already got too long. I said it was going to be quick, and I'm a man of my word, so we're going to wrap it up here. I'll give you just a few bonus ones from the Arie Lab Mastermind here. We post these every single day. It's a great community. We also have an offer with some coaching calls included with myself and my team. You can check that out in the description. But one of them is this vertical mouse. This is always a very interesting product. I've never seen a vertical mouse brand, but I would love to see one. You could be the first. The next one is acoustic panels. Acoustic panels are surprisingly popping off. It makes sense. More people work from home. More people want to become creators. More people are making music, especially with AI and whatnot. It's only empowering artists even more, in my opinion, even though, there's a conflict of interest there. That's besides the point. But that's another great product. So that's about it. That's all I had to say for today. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.